Yeah, so obviously with the injuries that have happened, we've been on the market trying to find a center back since Jordan was announced to have a season-ending injury, which was a big loss for us in our planning. We knew Josh was going to be gone. We didn't anticipate a season-ending injury. That makes it really difficult. So, we've been looking, and the opportunity came up to sign Kyle, who we've been tracking for 2 years from a data perspective and a video perspective. And so he's someone that we feel brings a lot to our group. Left-footed player, really good on the ball, strong in the air. And so we felt he'd be a perfect fit from a human standpoint. He's a great person. He's someone that we made a lot of phone calls before we did the deal, and obviously spoke to Kyle as well. So we're happy with the addition. I think it allows us more flexibility from a shape perspective, which we haven't been able to really do at all this year through injuries. And so all in all, we feel it's a good addition to the group.
And can you clarify on Enoch, as he's going out on loan?
Yeah.
That's not obviously a permanent.
Yeah, so in order to get the quality that we wanted, we obviously had to send somebody to San Diego, and for us, it's we're going to keep him. He's under contract for 2024, so we're not losing the player from a future standpoint, and our hope is that he can go play free, enjoy himself, and know that he's going to ultimately be back here.
With Kyle, you mentioned the left foot, and he's a center back. What does he add, or how does he give you another dimension? If you've been between three at the back, four in the back, does that give you some more freedom with your formations and some tactical decisions as well?
Yeah, I think it gives us a lot of different freedom. Last year, there were times where we had to play Wes at outside back, and he did an excellent job. So it gives us flexibility in that standpoint. It gives us the ability to play with three in the back, with three true center backs, and one that's left-footed, which I think is a good addition for us. We haven't had that, and we've been looking for it. It's hard to find, and the one thing I would clarify as well is I'm still constantly looking to add to the attack. We're on the market. We're looking. We understand. I'm certainly clear that that's an area that hasn't been good enough. And so, for me, I think it's important that people understand that this wasn't a move that we look at and say, oh, it's just about the defensive side of the ball. I'm cognizant of what we need in the attack, and we're constantly looking at that.
Kyle, he said he's pretty rooted in San Diego.
Yep.
The only place he would really move in the league was here.
Yeah.
Facilities and the winning tradition, and you obviously. When you hear things like that, what does it make you think in terms of a player coming in to an environment like this and how much they want to be here?
Yeah, from the minute I spoke to him, you could tell how excited he was to come to a place like this. This for me is obviously the best place to be in the league. I'm cognizant of where we are at the moment, and I'm also confident that we're going to get ourselves out of this as we have in the past. So, for him to say the things that he has about the club and the conversations that I've had with him, it doesn't surprise me because of the quality that we have here holistically from top to bottom. And then when you look at the addition, again, as I've said before, I think he's going to be an important piece to us moving forward. And ultimately, my job is to make sure that we're bringing guys in that want to be here, that understand that tradition, and that are going to leave everything that they can on the field. And I feel Kyle's certainly that person.
And we'll talk more about Saturday's game later, but just in the meantime, what has the response been like in training the last week?
Well, the group's obviously really down. We understand that it's a tough moment, but I also have made clear to them that we're the only ones that can control getting us out of this moment. And it's a group that understands what it takes to succeed. And ultimately, my messaging to them is that I want to make sure that when we walked off the field that we fought and we've given everything that we can. And if we do that, more often than not, we're going to walk away with a result. And so training yesterday was excellent. We were really happy with the intensity, the mentality of the group, and what we made clear to them is that intensity and mentality has to carry over to the weekend, because too often, as of recent, that hasn't happened, and I think that's been a big piece of it.
Thank you.
Good, thanks.